Hey, welcome to the One Podcast with Venture Rule Them All, episode number 117. 117. If you know, you know. I am the Beast Snow for this episode, joined back again by four individuals. Jordi's back from his COVID leave of absence, and he's looking fresher than a daisy in a snowstorm. All right, Cody's back as well. Devin looking mean and fresher than ice cubes and toilets, I guess. I don't know. And then we got good old Chongo. What can you say about your boy?
I've been here all along.
What can you say about him? Hey, we got an action-packed episode lined up for you. I mean, like the other 116 episodes that we have had. Devin.
Yeah.
He's bringing it back with the news of the week. We're going to head into the gym, Jake's Power Hour, see what everybody's playing this week. Cody, apparently, has got something hyped for it. We'll see.
10 hours.
Okay.
What did you say?
10 hours.
Oh, so he's got 10 hours on it. We're gonna shift into the Shadow Realm, see what the Shadow knows this week, and then we're gonna talk Last of Us, I do believe.
Yes, we
mighty fine episode, and then we got a lot of wrestling to talk about. And Jordi is back with his great words of wisdom and back to give us a little tug. Before we get into that, let's play Do You Know It TOPTERTA. Get to know each other a little bit better. It is Royal Rumble season, so I'm gonna ask a Royal Rumble question, and I'm gonna ask you, what's your favorite Royal Rumble memory, you know, thing that happened, anything? Royal
Edge.
Rumble?
I was getting ready to say probably when Edge came back, when it was actually a surprise.
I was trying to think of an answer, not that, because I knew somebody else was going to say it.
It's really hard to beat that.
But also
really
Christian coming back at the same Rumble.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. I know my favorite is the year that Mick Foley came out as all three of his characters.
That was good.
Pay-per-view or just Royal Rumble match?
Royal Rumble, whatever.
Just Royal Rumble moment.
All right, definitely when Rico was standing on the top turnbuckle and screaming, "Come on, come the fuck on, Jeff Hardy. Come knock me off." Yeah, that's it. That's mine.
I thought you were going to say the Titus O'Neil incident.
No, that was not. That doesn't even count.
It was the greatest Royal Rumble ever.
Nope,
that doesn't count. It's a fake
Royal
Rumble.
Nobody picked pancakes.
Oh fuck no! That's.
Listen, I love Kofi. I hate those. I hate those spots.
The one where Casey Catanzaro fucking does a handstand and fucking goes all the way around. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
If you're out, you're out.
Like the one that he jumped to the railing, that was cool.
Yeah, the one where like he doesn't touch the ground at all is fine. I'm okay with that. I don't like the ones where they're walking all over the fucking thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go basic. John Cena coming to the Royal Rumble.
That was the second one that came to mind.
Or AJ Styles coming.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I forgot about the AJ Styles debut. That's a good one.
It is.
Triple H's return in 2002.
Vince McMahon tearing both his quads. Great moment.
Yeah, Batista and John Cena going over at the exact same time.
That is the greatest finish in the Royal Rumble ever.
Royal Rumble is such a fun match to watch.
I
do wish they would stop.
It's my favorite match for some reason.
What do you mean stop spoiling? We'll get into it later. Devin?
What's up?
The news, that's what's up.
Yeah.
It's time to peruse said news.
Let me talk at you.
If I was any more man standing right here, there'd be two of me. Yeah.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Blair.
Dolly Parton going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Do I care? Not really, but I do like Jolene a lot.
I heard her and Slipknot were doing a song
Yeah.
together.
Let me get into it.
What?
Dolly Parton is allegedly, she's doing a rock album. Okay, she is doing a rock album because she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and apparently she's recording some songs with Slipknot. They're gonna do new versions of Jolene.
Oh fuck! I didn't know that.
She's gonna do a version of Wait and Bleed and
What?
and Pulse of the Maggots.
Okay. Motherfuck. Hold on. Technical difficulties here.
I'm interested.
I am too.
Interested.
Same.
I'm
I
interested
want to
too.
hear Dolly Parton sing. I want
Pulse of the
to
Maggots.
your throat and fuck the wound. Take a look at my place.
Their fake hand.
Listen, I love Dolly Parton. I don't country music like that, but like every time she's spoken, it just goes to show like she is like super just like a cool person from what I've seen in interviews and shit like that.
I love Jolene.
She had an interview back like 30 years ago or something like that, where they asked her how long does it take for them to do her hair, and she said, "I don't know. Ask the wig stylists." Like, all right, that sold
she's
me.
great.
Didn't
That
she,
got
she?
me.
She did the little whorehouse in Texas, didn't she?
Huh?
Little whorehouse in Texas.
Sounds
I
like
have
her.
No idea, but probably.
Let me look to make sure.
When
All
I went
right.
to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, I went to Dolly Parton World.
Dollywood.
Yep. And had a show where they did like the Dollywood bullshit gimmick, and it was, I ate chicken by the hand, and it was an enjoyable time.
You ate chicken by the hand.
Yep.
All right.
Hey man, I'm not gonna lie. Her and Miley Cyrus are pretty good together.
Oh, that was a
I
banger
agree.
song that they put out. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a movie from 1982 with Dolly Parton, Burt Reynolds, Dom DeLuise. Yeah, it's about a horror house in Texas.
Oh hell yeah!
80s horror is just the best
Interesting.
comedy in the world.
Yeah, it sure is.
Always have to have titties, young people, and
Young people titties.
Awful
movies
acting.
that don't make any sense. Yeah, terrible.
remember
the worst
right,
acting.
If I remember right, it's about a brothel. Yeah, it's about a brothel that
I
people
would
don't
say
like, and it gets tried to get shut down.
It's called The Worst Whorehouse or whatever you said.
The best little whorehouse in Texas, Devin.
Oh.
God.
All right.
The
Hey, well,
worst
speaking of whorehouses, the PS5
Texas.
Pro controller comes out on January 26th. That's 2 days from now. That's a day before the podcast airs. So if you're listening to it,
with a Pro controller.
yeah, if you listen to it, and it's customizable too.
Ooh.
So head out to your local GameStop if you care about a Pro controller for the PS5. Get you one.
I have my cinch already.
John Cena is on the cover of WWE 2K23. The deluxe edition cover slaps so fucking hard. I love it. I will not pay that much money for the game.
But it looks so dope.
That cover's so good.
John Cena's on the cover. Couldn't see
John
him.
Cena's on the cover. Yeah, I heard that plenty. I promise. Showcase mode is going to be John Cena, obviously, but you're not controlling John Cena. You're controlling John Cena's opponents in matches he lost. And what I read, I don't know if you remember from like past WWE games, and I don't know how long ago it's been, but there used to be the Undertaker WrestleMania like challenge thing where you'd have to try and beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania, and it was hard as fuck. I read that's what this is going to be like.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
So it's going to be hard as shit to beat John Cena.
As it should be.
I
Cena's
agree.
the fucking goat.
Yeah, buddy, I agree. Forspoken is getting shit on in reviews,
It is.
calling it generic and lifeless, calling out the dialogue. And I'm gonna say right now, the dialogue doesn't bother me.
Dialogue doesn't bother me at all. Like the clips that they're all like, "This is so cringy." No, it's not.
I think it might be cringy in just the way it's delivered, but the dialogue itself is fine.
Yeah.
Cody is getting existentially mad. You can tell in his face.
I see his cheeks are turning pink.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, hey.
I just believe there is a very specific reason.
Because she's a brown woman.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been my guess.
I mean, God of War has like the same dialogue issues, and everyone says it's the greatest game to ever fucking exist.
That is not true. That is not
It is.
true.
Listen,
They do not have the same kind of dialogue.
No,
one
Cody,
is very,
sir.
One is very millennial driven and things like that. While the other is just not. But I'm saying that in the sense that I agree that this is how that woman should speak.
Yeah, like
she talks like a cringy millennial, and that's exactly who she is.
Yeah, like I said, the dialogue I've heard is not what bothers me about the dialogue. The way the dialogue is delivered, not even necessarily from her, but from whatever's talking to her, hadn't been a fan of the 3 clips I've heard. But
the ones that I've seen, I feel like they are taking the literal worst parts of the game.
Right, and
that's usually what people do.
We'll talk about this later because Cody, I'm sure, has a whole 10-hour review.
So there's another Fallout game coming out already. Yeah. But Obsidian CEO wants to make one more Fallout game before he retires. That's his plan. Hey, the U.S. government, the government of our United States, has released the unclassified version of the 2022 UFO report.
Interesting.
So support is ending.
It's
Go on. Come on.
Speak your mind, brother.
I don't believe any of these white men say anyway, so.
Nope.
Nah, bro.
There's unidentified flying objects in the air, but we don't know what they are. That's it.
End of story.
Shit, they can tell you you're flying your fucking drone too high. Get that out of the fucking public airspace. Okay, hey. Support is ending for the Avengers game. No more updates. All that. The game modes are still going to be there, still going to be playable, but support is ending.
That didn't take
kind
long.
of. Listen.
Long. It's been like 3-4 years.
Yeah, I mean, for the game of its type, I'm sure it's like, wow, that's crazy, but like they haven't done anything. They did the DLC with the Black Panther, and actually, I thought the Winter Soldier just came out for it. Doesn't matter. I guess nobody plays it.
Aren't they doing something else? Like another one of those team up games, or?
Well, I don't know if they're doing something else, but it's a Square Enix game, so Square Enix is doing plenty.
Can't wait for a Fantastic Four.
I sure can. And we were in this game. We were getting confused with another game that sounds just like it. Black Myth. Yes, Black Myth Wukong is releasing summer 2024. So we have like a year and a half before this game comes out.
Okay.
343 Industries says they're still developing Halo now and in the future. Because some reports came out that they were, done with it, moving off of it or whatever, fired. I don't know. No, they're still in the Halo game. Jared Leto's supposed to be in the new Tron movie as the star.
Yeah.
Don't really care for Jared Leto or Tron.
Me neither.
I arguably like Tron less than I like Jared Leto. So
I didn't know he was like 51.
Didn't know he was that old either. But he was in he's in 30 Seconds to Mars 50 years ago, so
he was in Fight Club, fun fact.
Jared Leto was in Fight Club?
Yep, he sure was.
As whom? One of the guys just getting beat up?
He was one of the main guys of the cult.
Jared Leto was.
Yeah. The bleach blonde hair. He was in it. I watched it with Alex a couple months back because he had never seen it. I was like, yeah, fucking let's watch it. There he was, fucking plain as day, young Jared Leto.
Huh, about that. Would have never guessed.
He was also in Psycho, American Psycho, whatever. Mm-hmm. Wasn't he?
His name was Angel Face.
With Christian Bale?
Yeah.
Jared Leto actually has a pretty long career. He just wasn't good in any of it. We don't talk about it.
He's almost as old as The Undertaker.
Yeah.
Well,
Jared Leto looks like a crackhead in Fight Club.
Jared Leto looks like a crackhead at most points in his life.
Fair. Very fair.
Cody, don't you love 30 Seconds to Mars?
I know of one song from them.
Fucking what? Teardrops on
The
Jupiter or
only
whatever.
song that anybody knows.
That
The
is
Kill.
a completely different band, Devin.
100% not 30 Seconds to Mars.
He said
What am I thinking
Teardrops on Jupiter.
Who am I thinking of?
Attack.
That's Train.
Yeah, Train.
Okay, what's the 30 Seconds to Mars song then?
The Kill.
Attack
Or Attack. The Kill or Attack, either or.
from
Oh,
Or,
yesterday.
Kill, yes.
I only know The Kill.
I know a couple 30 Seconds
That
to
whole
Mars songs.
that whole album with the Kill and all that. That was a good album. Other than that,
I don't dislike 30 Seconds to Mars. I just don't like Jared Leto as a human being. So
Never really listened to him.
I know I liked them back then. I can't really tell you many more songs than those two, but or from yesterday. That's another one, I guess.
I need to watch Morbius and see if I like Jared Leto.
we don't.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, hey man, if you lost your cloud save in Madden 23, you can get into the Madden 24 beta. You get into the Madden 24 beta if you lost your cloud save, and you get Madden 24 50% off. If you lost your cloud save.
Just so they can do it again.
Hey, let's hope not.
Were
Yeah.
you a victim of that?
I was not.
That's good.
I was
Or
not.
a
I was just
shame.
playing Madden.
Jared Leto and 30 Seconds to Mars started a cult.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, didn't they all wear like white outfits?
Yeah.
In Croatia, called the Echelon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude's fucking weird.
Sorry.
Cool, man. Hey. Okay. So the Lord of the Rings online game has been around for 20 years, something like that.
Been around for a fucking while.
There's a new expansion coming out this year.
Is there really?
Yep. And they said they hope to be going another 15 years.
I've never played it, but like,
Oh,
I've
apparently
also
people
never
still play
heard-
it. Like I
Yeah, I
didn't really like I knew about it, but I don't really know about it. But apparently people fucking play it.
apparently, like, I've never heard anything bad about it.
I mean, you can't. If it's been around this long,
I've never heard anything about
can't
it,
be bad.
but that's,
Right.
That's where I was. Like I'd heard of it, but that is it.
it's out there, but
I'll have
It's
to
a thing you
download
can
it.
do.
it's just doing its
I
thing.
have it on my Steam.
Another thing coming out on January 26th. The Midnight Suns DLC for Deadpool out January 26th.
Oh,
Nice.
So I'm gonna have to get into that. Run some Deadpool. How are you doing on the game?
We'll talk.
Cool, sick. Hey, The Last of Us episode 2, great episode.
We'll
It
talk.
Was up 22% from episode 1. HBO's biggest increase ever from episode 1 to 2.
That's crazy.
22%. That's a lot of
That's a
people.
lot. Yeah.
22% doesn't seem like a lot, like a
No.
lot of number, but
It's a lot of number.
it is.
It's almost as many numbers as when Chango told me to do all the math for Odachi today.
I wanted to see what Odachi could one shot. If you rolled a natural 20 on everything, got crits, like critical hits on everything, he could easily one shot an Ancient Dragon.
I would have to have advantage too. Because
All right.
I
He
can,
is
yeah.
like 45 hit points away from one shotting a Tarask.
Damn.
Just 560.
All right.
Impossible, but a lot of stuff.
Yeah, first of all, impossible. Second of all, I beef up all my stats. So
Hey,
by the book, Odachi could one shot a Ancient Black Dragon easily.
for those of you who don't believe and are completely against COVID, mask and vaccination requirements are out the door at this year's Gen Con.
Yep.
Which
Listen,
I don't
Yeah.
listen. At this point, I don't care. I'm vaxxed. It's whatever.
I will honestly probably still wear something. at least for the most
Hey,
part.
man, that's your choice.
Right.
Exactly, and it should be
It's your
people's
choice.
choices.
Now,
I don't have a problem either way. You want me to put it on? I'll put it on. You don't? Okay.
Listen, people
Someone-
weren't wearing them there anyways.
yeah, they were definitely just having it on for 5 seconds, and then when people looked away, went, "Oh, I guess I don't need this anymore."
I had that bitch on the whole time.
I took mine off because I couldn't breathe because I'm a piece of shit and fat and out of shape. But
that's different.
I was wearing that surgical mask and cutting off my ears.
yeah, you were.
I kept it on. Rick and Morty is going to continue being made without Justin Roiland.
Yep.
He's too busy trying to fuck kids and be weird, so he's out. Adult Swim told him to go fuck himself, which he should rightfully do.
Yeah.
In jail.
I agree.
Or hell.
Based off of that, I read a thing that said they are considering making the show about the dad. I can't remember his name.
Oh, Jerry.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
So they were considering removing Rick and Morty completely because Justin Roiland plays the voice of both of them.
Yeah.
And just making the show totally about
Man,
forget his name again already.
Jerry.
He's
Just
so
because-
unimportant.
Well, yeah, they beef it up like he's the most useless person
I
to
thought,
ever
he,
exist.
I thought
so-
he died in the first season. Did they not kill him?
They probably did. There was
Okay,
a whole.
There's multiple answers for that. So the
All right,
original
well.
universe, yes, the original Jerry from the first episode, he's dead. He's gone.
Yes. Yes.
The
haven't
second
seen-
Jerry we get, has unofficially been swapped with another Jerry. We don't know that happened for sure, but it probably happened. So yeah, he's dead, but he's not dead.
Then there's the whole Cronenberg situation.
Exactly.
I haven't seen enough.
Never
So-
watched it.
Yeah. That's what I mean by haven't seen enough.
Lily and Dave love it.
Dave loves it?
Oh yeah.
Damn,
Big fan.
I should probably watch it then.
Mm.
Wow. all of your best friends telling you the good parts about it. You're like, eh. Hey, Dave likes it. I should watch it.
Oh.
I should lie. Yes, indeed. And some much worse news. Panic at the Disco's breaking up.
Thank God.
Okay,
Oh,
I never
no.
understood that. It's him. How can he break up with himself?
Well, they have these.
He has a band.
They say that, but it's the same band members. He's been using the same
mean-
band members for the past 10 years.
I guess, but it'd just be like 9 Inch Nails saying, "Hey, I broke up with myself again."
That's
Sorry.
not. No. He
Name somebody
No.
else other than Trent Reznor.
literally, you can't.
Name somebody other than Brendan Urie.
I can't name them, but I know they're
Oh,
there.
okay.
Trent Reznor's by himself.
Yeah,
I mean-
Trent Reznor does all the music, for them, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, last night.
Brendan doesn't do that. He has
Steve.
he has a bassist and a
Yeah,
guitar
you're right.
player.
Shut up, no.
Brendan
he has-
Urie's
He has that lady gal that plays bass and
voice
I
is
guess
so
that's
magical.
fair.
He literally can't play any instruments. Like
Well,
It's
yeah. I
honestly-
mean, you got to have a trade-off somewhere.
he has
Not a
one
fan.
thing.
not a fan of Viva Las Vegas. Thought that album was personally.
Yes, I didn't like it either. Listened to it once.
Personally,
I-
I think that the
I
one
wouldn't
song that
have
Fall Out Boy
said-
put out. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I wouldn't have said it's trash, but it was not good.
I didn't like it. I listened to it one time. I
Yeah.
didn't want to go back.
I would say that
No, hey.
I would listen to the new song Fall Out Boy put out 10 times over before
Well,
I listen to one song.
I really enjoyed the new Fall Out Boy song.
Song's
Oh,
so
okay.
good.
really,
It's
really
very
enjoyed
good.
it. Hey, that being said, Death of a Bachelor, great album.
Great album.
Yeah.
Great
The one where he's like it's like a white background. High Hopes, I think, is the album name.
Yeah, I think that's a song on it.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
I
about.
know what
With
you're
the
talking
piano.
about.
Also very good.
Didn't that also have "This Is Gospel" or something like that?
Yeah.
Or is that a different one?
This is gospel.
He's playing This Is Gospel with the piano. Yes, that's the album you're thinking of.
yeah.
Okay.
But like all the albums he's put out have been pretty decent up until this most recent one.
Yeah, and look, he said he's just done with the band because he's having a baby, wants to be
Yeah.
dad. He'll make
Sure.
music again. He'll be like, "Damn, this baby's listening to me sing. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to go do this in the studio."
Good riddance.
All right,
Good
let's-
riddance.
They haven't been good
You
in
know-
years. Come on.
Snow
You're-
only likes heavy metal, like Avenged Sevenfold.
That's true.
I'm still waiting on their album this year.
Like Average Sevenfold.
Average
Wow.
Sevenfold. Why are they avenged? Like, I don't understand their name at all.
The
It's
Bible.
not a good name.
The Bible?
What about the Bible?
You'll have to elaborate.
They got it from the Bible.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Godfather got all his hoes off the street of New York.
Oh, you know, that preacher guy wrote that one song about necrophilia.
That's a good song.
That is a good song.
Big fan, really.
Okay, well, we're gonna wind it down, and I'm done. Mark Briscoe, listen, and by the time you listen to it, this is gonna already have happened, but you should go back and watch it because it's important. Mark Briscoe, Jay Lethal on Dynamite tomorrow, Wednesday, the 25th, which is also Jay Briscoe's birthday.
It's also my dead Japanese grandmother's birthday too.
Rest in
Well,
peace.
we'll celebrate her tomorrow too. Shit. We love her. And that's
I'm
all the
excited
news
for
I
that
have.
match.
I wonder how they got that to work.
I don't know, because I just I was scrolling through Twitter this morning and saw Dave Meltzer saying Mark Briscoe still wasn't allowed on TV.
I don't understand why they're I don't know. It don't make sense to me when Dana White's out here just got done slapping his wife up and has a new show about slapping people.
It's publicity, man. He was getting himself some pub.
Wasn't he?
That's because Dana White's got money.
Dana White does have money. Hey, man, anybody else have some news?
I have two. That's it.
You want to let us know what's newsing?
Actually, one.
Even better.
I'm surprised you didn't get this one. Lord of the Rings is coming back to Netflix next month.
Brittany will be very happy. Actually, it won't affect her at all.
No, it will not. Not in the slightest.
Did she even like Lord of the Rings, the show?
She did.
I don't know why I assumed she didn't.
I mean, I assume she wouldn't also, but she did.
Let's go on to the gym in Jake's Power. What are we playing this week, fellers?
I am gonna speak before Cody because I know he's gonna talk a lot for this, and that's okay. I don't have anything new to play this week. I have not played anything new. I've just been playing the games that I've been working. So there's my little tidbit. My Power Hour Minecraft's great. I love it. Midnight Suns is great. I love it. 2K makes me want to kill myself.
Love it.
Love it.
Yeah, I love it. And I started playing DMZ again today. Because
yeah.
it doesn't make me want to kill myself. Love it.
Love it. Before Cody goes on his long speech and spiel, Midnight Suns, I've been playing that. Getting deeper, apparently. I'm on part 2. There's a part 2, apparently. Just got my super symbiote skin, which, Devin, you like? No, don't like?
I used it for the one mission.
Right? Do you like the design of it? Does it look cool?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't think so either. I took that off right after I got it. So
I took it on the mission because they were like, "You should wear this on the mission." And me being a team player, I said, "Okay."
I'm starting to get some cards and upgrade them and all that. Upgrading some of the the forge stuff. Starting to upgrade that. Starting to upgrade the war room in there. Doing Agatha's stuff with the whole Salem and the witches and all that. That's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, I like her little storyline's pretty fun.
Working on the third moon seal, right? Third one. Okay.
Oh, I don't know if I told you guys, but I thought those would just come I would just come across them in the story. And like it would be like, hey, go do this. Not the case at all. I had the third moon seal and just didn't go get the third word of power for the longest time.
I don't like Captain America.
You don't like it?
He's fine. Blade's great. I'm starting to get a lot of good use out of him.
I love Blade.
I'm starting to use Magic a lot. She's fantastic.
Yeah, once I got the hang of Magic, I was also a big fan of her.
I mean, it's great. Great, fantastic. Love it. Story's great. Everything about it's great. So far, it's my game of the year. So.
Oh yeah, mine too.
But it's only January, so.
There's time. I know. Jordi has mobile games.
I do.
Give it to me, Daddy. I mean, Jordi.
I have 2 mobile games that I am going to tell you guys to steer clear of. They're trash. So the first one I'm going to review is called Jelly Car. It seemed like a fun puzzle type game, like try to maneuver this car through obstacles and whatnot. It seemed like a good puzzle game. Terrible. Mechanics are awful. There's a delay in like the car tilt. You move the car by tilting your phone. It's bad.
Ew.
I couldn't get past the first level. And it's not because I'm an idiot, I swear. It's just a bad game. Don't play it. Don't waste your time. The second game you guys may recognize is Doodle God Universe. Anybody who was an internet gamer probably played Doodle God at some point. And I saw that there's like an updated version in the Apple Game Store. And it's pretty much the same game. They redid all of the animation. It looks nice and clean and colorful now. But it's like all of the exact same matches. They may have added like 10 new elements, but that's it. They added all these extra game modes. Like there's daily challenges. But the daily challenges will be like, oh, today you have to make sand. So like if you've beaten the game, you've already done every challenge that they can throw at you. Very trash game. I give a 1 out of 5 to both of them. And that's only because I can't plausibly go lower. Do not play these mobile games, everybody.
Everybody, don't play.
There we go.
And now I can delete them from my phone.
Damn.
I've been waiting through COVID to do this.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. Well, hey, before Cody gets on his bullshit, I've been playing Last of Us.
Back on my bullshit.
Last of Us is great. I'm sad it took me this long to play it.
I am too.
Now you don't have to watch the show.
Look, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was running through with Bill, and you get to the part where you like find his partner, and like you read the sad ass note, and they don't give you an option to not give it to him.
You've gotten pretty far in it already.
You said 10 hours, right?
Well, no, that's not.
Oh, that's the other one. Okay.
The game that
trying to think where I'm at. Pittsburgh? Almost at the Gold Bridge. Yeah. I've gotten pretty decently far.
Well, what do you rate it?
I'm probably 9 out of 10, honestly.
Man, can't wait for you to get to...
So the only things that I find annoying in it, I hate having to shake the fucking controller for the flashlight.
Yeah.
And there was something else that I can't remember what.
What would you do in real life? What would you...
Not have a fucking shake light.
What if that's the only thing you got in this apocalypse?
Throw it away.
Damn.
Well, Cody's not making it past the first year.
Hell no! Look at me! I ain't making it past the first week!
Me neither, brother.
They're gonna come to my door and I'll be like, alright. Like, nah.
Alright, well I'm staying with Cody because that's a free like 1 life pass if you stay with Cody.
Oh, they're coming. Here you go, Cody. Bye-bye.
You get past the first horde, no problem. Just pass Cody off. He'll give up. You get away.
Cody and make out with one of the clickers.
Won't we all?
I did not expect to die as often as I have.
Yeah.
Sometimes a lot of the like, hey, you have to distract at the right time and make the people with guns not look at you at the right time. It's kind of hard. But other than that, it's been good. I like it. I'm excited to eventually get through more of it.
Are you finishing it before you watch the show?
Probably. More
Well,
than likely.
you've already seen what happened in this week's episode of the show this week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're all the way up to episode 3 now.
At least.
Hell
Are you
yeah.
playing the remastered one or just the first?
Yeah, I think it's the remaster that's on the PlayStation.
He's playing
Plus.
the remastered, not part 1. Because there's one that you can pay for $70.
Oh, yeah. It's the one that's on PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now onto my bullshit. I've already put 10 hours into Forspoken. I don't know why people are complaining. I swear people complain to complain. Like, now, when I gave my review for Biomutant, I could see why people were upset. The narrator was annoying as fuck. The open world didn't mean anything. The parts of it that were fun, but they were very few and far between. Forspoken is not that. I mean, it's published by Square Enix. They're not going to put out a shitty game. Or at least they're going to try not to. They tried. But it's good. The only thing that I find annoying of it is the lines of dialogue do get repetitive. They will say the same thing over and over. Which is kind of hilarious because one of the dialogues is cool, so I don't have to tell you anymore. And then he says it again and again and again. So that part I wish they would have fixed. And then I do the like when they're talking in the cutscenes and stuff like that, the mouths kind of ragdoll when they talk.
Right.
So that is weird. That's something that I wouldn't really expect from a game coming out in this generation. But graphics are beautiful. Gameplay is beautiful. The way you can move around is fantastic. It is all super fast, and I haven't even unlocked all the good shit that lets you get around faster. I've gotten 10 hours into it, and I haven't even actually done the first big boss yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a lot of world to explore, but it matters. There's actual, like, you can get different cloaks, and one of the power things is your different nail styles. There's lore connected to it, but you paint your nails a certain way and it gives you different powers. But
right.
I haven't even unlocked my first element yet. There's a lot of shit that goes into it, but it's so much fun, man. It's just fantastic. The challenges are cool. The puzzles are cool. There's like puzzle locked chests that you do the little slide puzzle where they have like one opening and you got to slide it into the right configuration or whatever. I got that. There's like kind of random horde wave areas where you'll just be doing something and then the screen will go dark and be a corrupted area. You'll just have to fight these like harder versions of monsters. But once you do that, you clear up the corruption in that area and then you get something cool out of it. But I mean, the story's really cool. Every time I learn something more, I'm ready to do more with it and find out what's going next. I don't know how much replayability there will be. I don't know if there will be like a new game plus or anything like that. But with the way that you can customize your spells, because I know from the demo there's a lot of shit you can do with it. I'm guessing that alone you can do different styles of runs. So, yeah, it's just another thing. I swear people are just upset to be upset, and there's no real credence behind it. Like I said, the dialogue can get repetitive, and there is a weird thing where you'll be in a cutscene, they'll say a sentence, it'll like fade to black, and then go to you, and then you'll say a sentence, and then it'll fade to black and go back to them. That's weird. I don't know why they did that. But there's also like no load times. Like big ass open world, and you don't ever have to worry about, oh, hold on, you're going into a new zone.
You playing on PS5?
Mhm.
There you go.
Well, it's PS5 or PC. That's the only way you can play it for the next 2 years.
2 years. God damn.
Yeah. But I
I'm
mean,
looking at screenshots of it. This game looks gorgeous.
it's beautiful, and there's so much that you can do. Like I said, I've played 10 hours, and I haven't even gotten to the first big boss fight. Like, and I'm sure that's where I get my elemental powers, because I think there's 4. They call them tantas, but they're basically like the gods of the realm or whatever. But they each have their own element. So I'm sure when I beat that, I'll get that element, and then beat that with next one, get that one, blah blah, do over and over and over. But the combat on it is probably the best thing, because what it is, you have a left hand set of moves and a right hand set of moves. Your left hand set of moves are more your support things, like there's one that you can throw out vines and basically do I can't remember the fucking name of the D&D spell. The difficult terrain making thing. Spike growth?
Yeah.
Basically that. It just holds them all into place. The one that I love the most, it's a fucking trip mine that you just set into the ground, they walk over it and blow everybody up. Great. And then for the right hand, so far, since I only have the one, it's basically earth element. But you can have like little earth shards that you shoot out like a machine gun. You can have like a 3 burst thing that ends up in a big like AoE burst, and you can just swap between them seamlessly. Like it doesn't. It's fucking great. I think there's like 10 moves on each wheel that you can do, and you can swap between them. And it takes nothing. You push L1, you move your right thumbstick to which one you want. It's there. Push R1, right thumbstick. It's there. And it's all like combos that has a ranking system that you just keep building up, and you get more XP and find more, good items, stuff like that. There's a crafting system. The only thing that I wish Sony would have done, you get exclusives for pre-ordering it, because the whole thing is you wear like a cloak that can give you special powers, and you have a necklace, and then the nails. Well, they all have special versions of that. It's literally just the PlayStation symbols.
Yeah.
The necklace is a necklace with triangle, circle, square, X. The cloak is white with a bunch of the symbols all down the back. The fucking nails are just the symbols. Like, come on, man. You could have just made it blue and silver and people would have got it. Like, you didn't have to do that. But, whatever. That's cool. I'm definitely going to be probably finishing this game by the next podcast, I would imagine.
All right, we're gonna hold you to it.
Yeah, we are.
Can't stop. I didn't actually even get that much of a nap today because I kept playing.
Oh.
Damn, man.
Hell yeah.
You ain't working tomorrow anyway, so.
No, I didn't work today.
What'd you need a nap for? What'd you need a nap for?
Because I still woke up at 8 o'clock to play.
Oh, you took today off for that game?
No, I didn't take it off for the game. I took it off for a medical reason, but...
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Need me to kiss it?
Nope. But yeah,
I'll be weird about it.
Listen, if there's anything... if there is anything that you can learn from the modern day, don't listen to critics. Just play it for yourself. Do whatever you want to do for yourself, and stop listening to all these people. They will find a reason to hate things.
But I posted on Twitter last night.
People hating it make you wanted to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I think right now my rating for it is a 9 out of 10.
Damn. On par
If
with
they,
Last of Us?
yes, because if there wasn't the repetitive dialogue, I don't see anything wrong about this game. And I haven't even unlocked most of it. There's still traversal things that you can do, that you can, like, you have like a fucking grappling hook and you can zip around places, and I haven't got that yet. And it's still fast as fuck to move around. Great. There are monsters that I saw that I was like, yeah, I can beat the shit out of this. Hell no, I got my ass kicked. So okay, I go back for that later. Oh, and there's also, I think I talked about it in the demo. There's a resistance and vulnerability thing. So, like, once you unlock all of the elements, there are certain monsters that are easier to beat. But, like, if they're resistant to you, you deal like 1 damage per hit instead of like 30 to 50. So they're definitely resistant.
I don't trust reviewers at all at this point. Mainly because I bet one of the reasons that people have not given such good reviews is because Square Enix didn't pay them to give.
That's part of it, and also like the whole story is about strong females doing strong female things, and I feel like people will hate on it just because of that too, just because those people exist.
Don't gotta get woke on us, Cody.
I'm telling you, like, yes, it is not the exact same thing as God of War, but as far as having companions that will just not shut the fuck up, they are the same. Everyone gives that a pass for God of War. They can do it for this.
I personally have not played the game. Therefore, I don't have much of a I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. I don't have much of fucking response to that because, like I said, didn't play the game. I haven't played the game, so I can't say no. I think that it's different, and this is the reason why. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I can say is that the companions in God of War are very charming.
Oh, I love the cuff. Their banter back and forth is fucking hilarious. Like,
But a lot of people are saying they don't like that, and that's okay.
Because they're fucking old and they don't know what people talk about anymore.
Devin's not old, and he doesn't like the cuff.
Devin doesn't like things. This is a known fact.
Not inherently untrue.
I'm notoriously an apologist for most things.
He is.
You also hate a lot of things just by looking at it.
That is also true.
Art, yeah.
Okay. Well. But
I literally hold it. Everybody, shut the fuck up. I literally said the dialogue does not bother me.
Right.
It is how it is delivered.
So your problem is more with the voice actor.
The voice acting is my problem.
Than the dialogue of the voice.
Yes.
In game, it's not that bad, but because I don't know what people keep talking about. There's no music.
For them to have a reason to bitch about it, they're going to show the worst options possible.
Well, and they keep saying there's
seen bad.
Well, they keep saying that there's no music and there's no life behind it, and that is just not true at all. There is music throughout the entire game, so I don't know what the fuck they're talking about there. But I don't know. But there's one thing that the banter back and forth, you'll be done with a fight or something like that, and she'll say something like, "Well, they definitely didn't love me," and the cuff's just like, "Well, I don't know if somebody does." Oh, all right. They do a lot of banter back and forth. It's it's sassy humor, and I love it. It's fantastic.
And that's what matters. If the people that are playing it enjoy it, then who cares what other people?
I think they just want to be on the train of, oh, this game was awful, but I don't know. If
I beat Saints fucking Row, and that game was actually awful.
People were comparing it to Saints Row, and they need to shut the fuck up. It is nowhere near the same. Saints Row was not even a finished game.
Disagree. Played through it. Liked it.
Everything I've seen on it has not been good.
I could say the same thing about Forsaken. Or Forspoken, or whatever the fuck the game is. Just
my
because
problem
everything you've seen on it isn't good doesn't mean that it was a bad game.
And my problem is this is going to talk a lot of people out of not playing the game, and they're going to be missing out.
Oh, that's on them, man.
I think it's gonna end up being a hidden gem of a game. It's not gonna be a good selling game.
Yeah, it's gonna get a PS5 greatest hits.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Literally think it could be game of the year.
Okay, Cody, come on.
I'm serious.
What? It's not better than Midnight Suns.
Yeah,
you don't know?
Yeah, but that came out last year, so technically.
Oh shit, it did, didn't it? Sorry, Cody, you're right. I haven't played anything that came out this year.
Like I said, it's January. Obviously, I don't know everything else that's going to be out this year. Is it going to be better than Final Fantasy? I doubt it. But right now, it's a contender.
All right.
If you love it, that's all that matters, brother.
Just go play it. Stop listening to people.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to just go play it. It's $70. It's an expensive game. When it comes on sale, I'll get it.
Okay.
When it comes to Xbox or whatever in 3 years.
I am unemployed, so I cannot just go buy a $70 game. I haven't pre-ordered anything, unfortunately.
Well, other people, go play it.
You heard the man. All right, Cody. What does the Shadow know this week?
The Shadow knows.
We're gonna twist it up a little again.
Twist his dick.
Give me the old dick twist.
Today's is not a show. It is not a game technically either. I'm going to talk about Board Game Arena. It's a really cool website you can also use on your phone. By the names of you could probably guess. You can go online and play board games with your friends. And they have most of the most popular games for board games that are out there. A lot of them are free. There are still a ton of games you can play for free. If you do decide to go to the premium side, it is $5 a month or $30 for the year. And it unlocks everything. But a lot of the games, it's really cool to have because there's a game that we have been playing on there a lot called Bandito. All it is there's a prisoner. It has a set amount of tunnel exits, and you have to try and place tunnels down and close off all the tunnels so they can't escape anywhere. Seems easy, kind of hard. It can be easy depending on what cards you draw, but it's hard as fuck. But it's fun. Like, even when you lose, you're just like, all right, well, trying again. Let's go. Playing that in person would fucking suck. Because having to place out, like, I think it's a deck of, like, 60-something cards, and everybody draws 3, and every single player is placing 1 card at a time. So having to pick up, like, fucking 60 cards every time you play, just to shuffle them back up and do it all over again, I'm good. I don't want to do that. But doing it on Board Game Arena, you just push a button and it starts all over and you're good again. So stuff like that. There's also, they have like Carcassonne and like Catan, stuff that can take a little bit of time to set up. It's a lot easier to do on Board Game Arena because Dinosaur Tea Party is a fucking hilarious one. It's like Guess Who, but much better. It's like a social deduction process of elimination guessing game. It's fantastic. You are all playing as dinosaurs, and you have to try and guess who everybody is. Great. I can see that game not being fun with the right people. Like, if they don't try and get into the character, it would suck. But people will suck no matter what they do. But yeah, they got hundreds and hundreds of games on there. It's super cheap to do, even if you are only like lightly interested into board games. There are plenty of free ones on there that are really good to play. They do have some of the more easy ones like Yahtzee and shit like that you can play on there if you're not really a heavy gamer, I guess. But it's just cool. I mean, me and Jeannie can be playing together with people. Well, I mean, just the other day we were playing with like Jordi and Jacob and Shy and all them. Like, it was cool. We could just get on there, play some board games, talk to each other, fuck around, not have to worry about it. We're all in different states.
You need to sign up for a profile in there?
You do need an account, but you don't have to pay for it if you don't want to.
That sounds cool.
You know who would hate Board Game Arena? Caleb, because it's technological.
But yeah, if you've ever been like wondering about some board games or like you want to try it out before you buy it, I would definitely get on there and look. They almost every single game does have people that go in and do tutorials that let you like play through it. That we can, if you're more of a visual learner, you can play and learn that way, or you can watch a video of people showing how to play it, or you can just fucking figure it out on your own.
Is there like lobbies you can go to play with other people?
Or? So they have like a main general message like chat room that you can all just be like, hey, trying to get this game going. Does anybody want to play? and then you just join up, send them the code, and there you go. And then there's chats in there. It's really cool. And I mean, for it to be $5 a month, there are so many games on
$30
there.
a year.
The fact that it's free to play, a lot of the games
Yeah.
is like a big sign.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't think we ran out of things to play with you guys for a while. And like, if you do pay for it, you do get stuff like Wingspan, Ticket to Ride, fucking Splendor. You get all kinds of shit. And they throw beta games on there. Paint the Roses is already on there. That's like a $60, $70 game that you might want to play it before you buy it and spend all that money. So
now if does everybody have to have the premium to play that premium game or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like for me and Jeannie, the only way that we could play together is to have the premium, because if you are in the same house or if you are on the same IP address, then you can't play can't play in the same game without having premium.
Oh, really?
So yeah, that
weird.
But it's something that we're definitely going to be into anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, if you are ever interested in board games or at all, I would definitely look into it. At least the free side, there's plenty of games on there to play. They add games all the time. And then if you do want to spend the $5 or $30 for a year, you can do that.
I mean, honestly, sounds cool.
It is.
And it's super well done. Like, there's no, like, so far there hasn't been any bugs that it's just like, oh, this isn't how the game is run at all. It'll play exactly like you would play the game in person, just with less setup.
It's gonna put an end to like games like Tabletop Simulator.
Probably. Yeah.
The one thing that Tabletop Simulator has on it is that when it's just free.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. But Tabletop Simulator is hard to navigate, man. If you don't know what you're doing, it takes a while.
It does.
That reminds me. I did buy DC Deck Building, Dark Knight's Metal expansion.
It's a good one.
You should have told me you wanted it. I would have just given it to you.
I didn't know you had it. I didn't know I didn't have it.
Have you opened it already?
No, I bought it on Amazon.
Turn it, and I'll bring it to you. I'll bring it this weekend and give it to you.
It's too late.
It's literally not. You can just go on there and cancel it and save yourself $60.
It's 45. More work than I want to do.
The only main DC deck builders that I need are Confrontations and Rebirth.
I have those.
But I'm not excited for either one, so I have been waiting.
I have them as well. I think I have all of them.
Oh, and there's a couple of the Crisis that I don't have, but I don't give a shit about the Crisis.
Crises. I'd love to play Crisis. You guys can come over and play Crisis if you want to spend a whole weekend playing Crisis. Because that's the only way we'll finish it.
If I come over for a full weekend of deck builder, it's going to be Naruto.
Damn,
that game. Hold on. The Naruto deck building game does not last that long.
That don't matter.
I mean, I'll play it. I know how to play it. I used to have it and love it. I used to play that game by myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would actually love to play it.
So just real quick, I went and looked. There are 581 board games on Board Game Arena, and they're adding them weekly.
Is that all free or just all together?
Yeah,
just all together. I would say about half of them are free at least. Like Dinosaur Tea Party is free. That Bandito game is free. Flux, I think, is free. Yeah, I would definitely look at it.
All right. Hey, thanks, Cody. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Hey, let's talk about The Last of Us episode 2.
I have a quicker thing to talk about before we jump into The Last of Us.
Fuck me.
Because The Last of Us is going to take a lot longer to talk about. Me, Cody, and Jordi. I don't know if Snow's caught up on it yet, or if he plans on catching up on it. But season 2, The Legends of Vox Machina,
so good.
Last Thursday, the first 3 episodes. God motherfucking damn it, it's so good. It's so
Where they?
Man. Are we doing spoilers?
I don't know. Do people not want me to spoil? Snow, you don't want us to spoil, or you don't care?
I'm gonna watch it. So
Okay. No spoilers.
I don't care.
All right.
No spoilers for Snow.
Look, I'm just saying where they ended it. Perfect.
Great first.
Mm.
Great. The things that they changed from the live play to now.
Holy shit.
Fantastic. Definitely good changes in my opinion.
Yeah. Cash and Zara in general was just a good way to change that.
Right. But God damn.
As somebody who didn't watch the campaign, you're gonna have to like DM me the changes that happened
Okay.
because I'm curious now.
I can say it without giving out too much of a spoiler because the names aren't gonna. Cash and Zara are much friendlier in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in the game, they're just happy to be a part of it. Like, they don't really
I mean,
know fully what they're doing yet. They're just happy
Cash
to be
is kind
there.
of an asshole still.
Yeah, I mean, that's his
just Cash's
character, though. Yeah.
And they meet the Sphinx much earlier in this than
And in a very different way.
in a very different way. And I like the way they met the Sphinx in this much more.
Yeah.
Much more.
Okay.
But honestly, the whole Slayer's Take part was fun. Again, much different.
Yeah.
But very good. Very good shit.
Yeah, because the leader and her partner aren't even, like, a part of the show.
Right.
Which is interesting. I don't wonder why they went that way.
Couldn't tell you, brother. Couldn't tell you.
I'm gonna ask this vaguely, and I'm hoping you can vaguely answer it for me. Will there be an explanation anytime soon to what Vax saw?
Yes.
The creepy thing Vax saw? Okay.
Yes.
Because I was hoping for an answer and it never came.
Very soon.
Okay.
We can kind of tell him, and it's not that big of a deal.
Nah. Also, that moment in the game was so fucking heartbreaking.
I'm gonna DM it to you, Jordi, if you want me to tell you.
Yeah. Cause I'm just like I can't wait for the next set of episodes. I need to know what that was.
There you
Jesus Christ.
go.
Yep.
Of course.
Yep. I was talking to Jeannie about that. She's like, "Who's that?" I'm like,
Well, if you noticed, you saw them twice in the first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Twice?
Uh-huh. In the siege of your mom.
Yep.
Saw them then.
And then
And
Vesselheim.
And then Vesselheim.
I'm gonna have to watch it again because I don't remember seeing them in
Yeah.
Vesselheim.
He looked at Vax looked at a temple.
Yep. Also, love the Pervon segment part.
Because that's exactly how it happened in game.
That's exactly how it went in the game, dude. Exactly how it went in real life is
Like,
how they played it out.
Matt
I love
said
that.
Pervon, and then Laura and Sam just went, "Oh, Pervon, huh?" Yeah, like that was almost verbatim of what happened in the game.
We didn't see. Oh, we might see it later. But Cash kissing Vax, or not?
Yeah,
Keyleth.
Yeah.
I'm loving all of it.
Antlers.
I'm loving the little the subtleties of how they're doing Scanlan's arc.
Mm-hmm.
Loving Grog and Craven Edge already.
Hunger. Oh yeah, I am hungry.
Get some yum yum for my tum tum.
Earthbreaker Drune's fight was so fucking dope.
And pretty much how it happened. He got his ass whooped.
He showed it.
Is that the guy he met in Vesselheim?
The old dude.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He's dope. I like him.
He's cool.
Very big part of Grog.
The first 3 episodes, honestly, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't wait. Do they come out on Thursdays? Do we?
Let me look. No, it comes out tonight. They're doing a watch party for it.
Oh yeah.
So here in like
Yeah.
8 minutes.
8 minutes is when they come out. Know what I'm doing tonight?
Same. You trying to just stream it?
I will. Yeah. I'm
Hell
down.
yeah.
But imagine being so lucky to be the fucking people that got to go to the Cinemark with Matt and all them and watch it live with Matt and the crowd
Right.
cast.
That would be cool. Oh, hey, while we're on it, speaking of Critical Role, it's kind of part of the new segment. Creator Clash 2 got announced, which is, if you haven't seen it, it is a big charity boxing event between a bunch of content creators.
Yeah.
This year, the one Johnny Elite, sorry, he said you're not allowed to say John Morrison anymore. He will be taking part in it, and then Marisha Ray is also going to be a part of it.
Really?
Yeah, she's fighting what the fuck's her name? Haley something.
Oh shit. Marisha's about to fuck that woman up.
I mean maybe.
Hey, something.
Marisha is a goddamn monk.
Haley Sharp. I don't know who it is.
I don't know who that is, but Johnny Mundo, Johnny Elite, or whatever the fuck his name is, his brother.
John Randall Hennigan.
Johnny Twitch.
Johnny Twitch stream is he's fighting the dude from Epic Mealtime.
Yep.
Dude, Leonhardt's about to get his face.
Is he in it?
Yeah.
Yes, he is fighting Crank Gameplays.
I don't know who that is, but is this a free event?
No, but I think it's only like $5.
I will watch it because there's also a TikToker that I watched that is going to be a part of it.
Are they wearing headgear and shit?
No.
Oh, good.
Actually, the first Creator Clash has
iDubbbz was in it.
Yes, he's the main fight with Alex Wasabi.
Love iDubbbz.
But the last year's event actually has one of Joe Rogan's best recent moments. It was Dad versus Matt Watson from Super Mega.
Okay.
Dad beat the shit out of him. But somebody made a YouTube video that was like, father destroys his son. So Joe Rogan goes on this like 3-minute tirade of how dare you do that to your child? You are supposed to just go and teach him a lesson. How dare you destroy him like that? And then like his whole crew lets him go on and then goes, hey, that's not what that was. That was a content creator event. He's like, I'm such a sucker.
At least he knows.
Fantastic. But
he knows.
It was cool. There were definitely a lot of lopsided fights last year. Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps fought what the fuck is his name? I think it was Hundar. But the dude was a good foot taller and like 100 pounds heavier than him. So it was not a fair fight at all. But Aaron asked for it. The person that was supposed to fight him dropped out, and Aaron's like, I'll do it. Don't worry about it. But now this year he's fighting Jarvis Johnson.
I watched some highlights from the most recent like creator video thing or whatever. The most recent boxing thing that like KSI was on or whatever.
Oh yeah.
There was that Poppy Salt or whatever the fuck his name is. Salt Poppy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Salt? No, I'm thinking Salt Bay.
It's not Salt Bay. It's like Poppy Salt or Salt Poppy or some shit like that. But like he fought an actual boxer and knocked him out, and I was like, oh shit. But then KSI and Jake Paul and Logan Paul, not real fighters. Not real fighters. You know what I fucking mean.
Yeah. Not professional boxers.
Basketball players.
Right.
But yeah, last year was really cool. I'm excited to see it again this year. They have a lot of good commenters too. I know Jacksepticeye is a part of it. Amaranth, Markiplier, a few others that I can't remember. But yeah, cool event. Definitely watch it. I think it's in April.
April 14th, I think.
Something like that. Sorry, that was a tangent.
Oh yeah.
It's okay.
All right. Well, since DX came back, we're gonna have to cut the show short. So The Last of Us, episode 2.
Man.
Hey, knew it was gonna happen. Still good.
Yep. I feel the same way.
Still good.
That
Still
shit
good.
was
Even
so good.
but they changed it a little bit because there's no spores.
No spores.
Muy pequeño.
I liked the kiss gimmick. Some people are mad about it, and I don't know why.
I think they were just grossed out, which is literally it was the motive. So like,
right.
if they're mad because they're grossed out, that's exactly what should have happened. A+, they win.
Well, no, they're calling it sexual assault, which I don't like. They're saying that she was sexually assaulted, and to that I say nay. It's a zombie.
It's a television show.
She didn't resist. That's why the zombie came at her instead of ran at her.
Right.
It's a television show.
Right. Well, they're saying that it was implied sexual assault.
I say
think
again,
when people get
it's a television
uncomfortable,
show.
they just think of the worst thing possible and attach that title to it.
Yeah.
I watched it. I didn't think sexual assault once.
I thought it was fucking gross.
Gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Give me the GBGBs.
Gave me an ick, but not that kind of ick.
It creeped me out. Like, ugh.
Yeah, and I think that's what it was supposed to do.
It was.
I think they did a really good job with the anticipation of the lighting. Because, like, as somebody who watches movies and stuff, I knew it was gonna light.
Right.
I knew it was gonna work, but like every time it didn't work, I was like, "Oh shit!
When's it gonna work? When's it gonna work?
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work."
Yeah. What if it's just like that one time where it's just like she just dies and that's it? Like that happens so like it happens so little, but sometimes it does happen. Like they just kill you. Like, yo, you thought that was about to happen? Fuck you, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. No, I'm very much enjoying the show though. I think it's been great. I really don't have a bad thing to say about it, really.
Yeah, nothing to not like yet.
Yeah, I love how they told us about like the whole hey, step on this thing, you're gonna get a whole army.
Yeah. Which is different from the game, which I like. I think that's a good adaptation.
What I like most about that is it's an adaptation of real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like how fungus in the real world actually communicate over miles of like chemicals or whatever in the air and the ground or whatever.
Right.
And like some of the more scary stuff is the actual like flashbacks at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the lady, you know, she's like one of the best in her fields, and she's like picking up this little.
Oh yeah. And she saw that shit and she was like, no, I'm out.
And she's like,
I need to get the fuck out of
deathly
here.
afraid of it. And she's like, you need to bomb everything.
Right.
Mm-hmm. She says, I just want to go be home with my family. Could somebody drive me home?
Everyone in this town's already dead. So
literally.
I'm just going to go home for a minute.
Go say my goodbyes. And they did it so well. They did it so well.
And then
let me ask you guys though. When she was examining the body, did you think she was about to lose a finger? Because I did.
I thought that thing was going to come back to life.
Ready. Yeah.
I was like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I thought it was going to wake up, but
I did too.
That's about it.
I do like the hotel scene and when they got on top of the roof and saw the views where everything
immediately took me back to the game. Immediately.
Yep. And let me just say, Bella Ramsey, man. Everybody that doubted her needs to like fuck off.
I literally don't know what there is to doubt.
People didn't like her because she was not a conventionally attractive looking female. And to which I say, first of all, fucking weird because she's supposed to be 14. Right. Why do you want to be attracted to a fucking 14-year-old? You creep. And secondly, who cares about what she looks like? Let's see if she can act. And she can fucking act her ass off.
Yeah. Like I just go back to, I loved her in Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. Loved her. So I'm happy with it.
You don't need to be looking good in Apocalypse. Come on, man.
Right.
You literally can't. You can't. These bitches all greasy.
All greasy. Greasy even.
It's another one of these
Greasy.
out of country people taking away American jobs as well.
It sure is, brother. It sure is. So is Pedro Pascal. A lot of people aren't liking Pedro either, and I'm like, huh?
Tess was another one that it's not American, just coming over and stealing our jobs. That's fine.
Tess was great. I love all of it. This whole show's.
Test is dead.
Test is dead. Rest in peace, Test.
Yes. Yeah, if you do that like 20 more times, that's his theme song.
Yeah.
It show is.
Yeah. So.
Is there anything you guys would change about the show?
Nope.
Me neither, because it's fucking perfect.
Needed a longer season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
That
that.
was a great spot for my video to freeze.
You look
For once, it wasn't an ugly picture, like a strange still. I'm just not even gonna fix it. That's nice.
Nah, yeah, fuck that, man.
I'm so happy.
That's the happiest you're ever gonna see Jordi ever.
Damn.
And like everything, it's just a mess.
All right. Hey, next week I'll talk about that *90s show. But Cody went.
I'll talk about it with you because I'm enjoying it.
Cody went long, so now we're gonna have to cut the cage match. Hey, let's talk some wrestling. How's that?
Yeah, let's cut the cage match.
Devin already talked about Jay's
Match.
what do you call that?
Celebration of life.
Celebration match with Mark and Jay Lethal on Dynamite. Can't wait for that. That's gonna be very, very emotional.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this. I think it'd be a good place to mention this. Midwest Championship Wrestling happened January 21st.
It sure did.
Hey, Colton Quinn, you guys know him? Big old
Nope.
tall ginger guy, looks like Caleb.
Yeah.
He picked up a win. We had another women's match finally, and it's been years since we had one of those.
Hasn't been one since I've been there. It's crazy.
Danny Jax defeated Sarah Bubbles.
Oh, very good.
Okay.
Frankie Flynn came back for his final match. His going away farewell. He lost to Brandon Skinner.
Big boy Brandon.
And then I decided that since I wasn't booked at all, wasn't asked to come to the show, I drove there on my free time. Was asked to have a mic, and I challenged any bum that was in the locker room to come out and face me, or the show will be canceled. Lo and behold, Ryder Reed, who we retired long ago, decided to show up.
We retired him.
I would say nemesis. My Kevin Owens to my Sami Zayn or whatever,
I laid in the ring and said, I'm retired right in his face.
He got
I was
the best.
there.
He got the best of me.
Well, it's only because he cheated.
Yeah, he used his mixed martial arts on me. Didn't know how to do that.
I thought he would have done a kickflip.
Marion Fontaine, we all love him. He defeated Adam Rorgis.
I don't. He does. Ref screwed me out of a match against.
Damn, Tyron wasn't wrestling him? That's crazy.
It is crazy. In the main event, Theo Strong and Brian Carson. Brian Carson, who had both the heavyweight title and the citywide title for the federation. They went on at it a street fight. Theo Strong, after 40 minutes, defeated Brian Carson.
Did they actually go 40 minutes? Jesus Christ.
I tried to help Brian. Frankie and Ryder Reed tried to help Theo, and you know what? The numbers game took over us, and so.
Damn, if only Devin was there.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Well, hey, man, sorry. When my heart beats right, I'll be back.
It's fine. During
Or I'm retired.
here's some news for you guys. You guys remember Billy Gunn's birthday bash on AEW?
Of course.
There was a pitch to have a reunion of Billy and Chuck,
Oh my god.
but they couldn't get Chuck in time.
Ow. What the fuck is he doing?
Literally.
Devon is not in the WWE anymore.
Good for him.
Devon
Really?
Dudley.
Shame.
Let's see. What's his name? The guy that kicked Okada in the head. Kiyomiya?
No idea. I just know him as the guy that kicked Okada in the head.
He's the GHC.
I'm not familiar with
heavyweight
Noah,
champion, right?
unfortunately. He is.
Was made official February 21st, but at the Tokyo Dome in Muda's retirement show. But Okada had some words about that. He says,
I saw this.
He says,
didn't.
"You think kicking me in the head is enough to book me in a match? I don't come that cheap." So Okada has refused to wrestle him.
Huh.
So
That's
kind of
funny.
working himself into a shoot.
I hope so.
hey man.
No. Okada's too good.
Even better news: WWE has discussed bringing back Authors of Pain and Paul Ellering.
He said better news.
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at what he said.
Did you guys watch the 30th anniversary of Raw?
I did.
I watched like half.
I guess I technically watched half because I watched the Hulu version.
I watched from when DX came out till the end of it.
So it started out with the trial of Sami Zayn.
I watched this segment.
Great segment.
Hulk Hogan and Jimmy Hart opened up the show.
They did.
I don't know. And then I don't know what happened during the trial. I didn't watch it, but
so the trial was Paul Heyman's Sami Zayn is in cahoots with Kevin Owens and has been since day one. There's a bunch of evidence showing it. And then Sami Zayn is all like, "Hey man, brother, it hurts me that this is what you believe in me. It hurts me so badly that I don't even have a defense for myself." And then Roman was all like, "It's not important to you? You don't respect us enough?" Solo! And then Solo comes up and he says, "Blah!" He goes to do the thumb.
Literally.
And Jay's like, "Nah, bro. Nah, Oos. With all due respect, I put against my own defense." And it showed like a bunch of shit of Sammy taking shots for Roman and all them. And then Roman was all like, "Your name is, I find you not guilty for now, but that's when your last test will happen. You'll have your last chance to prove yourself to us."
Yep.
There's that.
and then that led into the Usos defending their titles against the Judgment Day.
Or that match was a fucking banger.
It was great. Jimmy apparently got hurt. They threw up the X, and they said, "Hey, we're gonna have to strip you of the titles and give it to the Judgment Day since you can't continue." But Sammy's like, "Hey, put me in, coach. I can do it." And they got the job done. Usos are still champs.
Ooh, so
Yeah.
My camera died.
Oh, very good.
That was a great match, though.
It was.
Oh man, let me talk at you. LA Knight came out and talked about Bray Wyatt, and said, "Hey man, there's a lot of legends in the back. How about one of them come out and take on old LA Knight? Yeah."
Yeah.
But the Undertaker, the dong of the Undertaker,
I wish I had Undertaker's dong.
turned into the American Badass Kid Rock theme, And
I can't believe they didn't use Limp Bizkit instead.
Yeah, so when I was hearing everybody when I was like scrolling Twitter and everyone was like, "I can't believe Undertaker used that theme, like that old theme." And like I saw a mix between love that theme and then people who were obviously correct in saying that's the worst theme ever. I thought they were talking about the "You're Gonna Pay" theme.
Nope.
The end is now. This is going to be your judgment day.
That's a good one.
And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's my favorite one." I was like, "That's fucking slaps so hard."
Nope.
But I see. It literally sucked.
You just needed to keep rolling.
Yeah, not even fucking Limp Bizkit. It went Kid Rock.
Well, you know why. You know.
I was about to say, you know why.
Sure, I get it. Yeah. I'm gonna
Undertaker
body slam some dims.
found it hard to ride his motorcycle. LA Knight got beat up by Wyatt, and then Taker basically, I would assume, passed the torch to Old Bray.
You know, I expect Undertaker literally didn't do anything except choke LA Knight.
For like 30 minutes, too.
Just held him in the choke slam position and didn't even choke slam him.
For so fucking long.
He really did.
We had a steel cage match between Bayley and Becky. That didn't happen because Damage Control beat up Becky. You know why? Because DX came out with Kurt Angle. Did their DX shtick.
Yeah, sure they did. They really did.
Imperium.
The way they brought him out,
part of DX.
The way they brought him out too made it look like him. Or bringing out what's his nuts. Billy Gunn.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Kurt Angle needs, like, I'm sure his body, like, I've seen him without a shirt on. He has abs, six pack, chest, everything, but his arms are so small. Like, it just and his neck is so like compressed that it just fucks him all up. Like his whole look, he looks sick.
When he was drowning.
I love his.
Well, you know, he said he can't work out his arms. He works them out, but he can't gain muscle there anymore. For some reason. I think it's something to do with his neck.
Well, he broke his neck, you know.
He did many times, but that's why he looks like he does. Not trying to make fun of him. Just he looks fucking strange.
So and then
I love how happy he is though.
Imperium came out and interrupted them, which led into Imperium versus Rollins and Street Profits.
Bro, the shit leading up to it. Did you guys watch this?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The part where everybody was like, where Triple H was like, "I'm retired, man."
Yeah.
Sean is like, "I'm old.
Like,
Xbox,
so
I got shin splints."
It was all so like everything was like funny, but like kind of cringy as they were doing it. But when Kurt Angle, he was like, "All right, Kurt Angle, you're doing it." And Kurt,
absolutely,
yeah, it was him that made me laugh because his was like so serious. Like, yeah, no, I won't. I will not do that.
Yeah, there was no like haha smile or anything. He said no.
I'm absolutely
I'm not doing that.
His was really fun.
Kurt Angle's just a funny guy, man. Funny guy.
Hey, isn't X-Pac wrestling AIW soon?
He is.
Fucking probably.
He is. 216.
He said he had some bad shit splits. Can't fucking do it, brother.
What was Road Dogg, Butterbean or something? He's too fat.
Butterball.
Yeah. Butterbean. He called him Butterbean.
I called him Butterball.
Ric Flair was there. He introduced Charlotte, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they had Bianca. Right. Then they had Bianca and Sonya Deville.
That part wasn't on Hulu.
And then the main event was Austin Theory against Bobby Lashley for the U.S. title.
I didn't watch that because I fucking hate Austin Theory.
Austin Theory won due to Brock Lesnar coming back.
You should have watched it, Devin.
Brock Lesnar? Of course he did. Okay.
He hit Lashley with an F5, right?
Okay.
And then picks up Theory and F5s him onto Lashley for the pin.
And the ref did not waste a second. As soon as he landed, he was like, 1, 2, 3, we're done.
I'm out. That's what I was talking about when I was talking about the finish last night. That was it. Shit was funny.
Hell yeah, then.
Hey, Jordi. You want to finish this off?
Of course I do.
That's right.
Do it, Daddy.
Don't chase. Don't beg. Don't stress.
Don't tell me what to do. All right, man. That is the episode. Go follow us on Twitter at TopTerta, Facebook.com/TopTerta, YouTube.com/@TopTerta. Go follow, subscribe, rate us. We are on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, whatever that is now. Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon. You know, if we need to be on any more, just tell us. We'll get them there. All right. And then,
Guess one.
And while you're at that,
at the Beast Snow, you know.
Follow me on Twitter at Friendly Plays with S's. And also,
Shit. Okay.
I like that.
That came in clear.
And go ahead and follow me on Twitter at wise_talk_.
Love it. Gingerbeard Man on the Twitters. There are some new cool things up on Save the Day Artwork Etsy. They're printable potions for D&D. They look really cool. So if you want to,
Cody,
you literally can, and we have.
There you go.
We want you players get into a little bit more of the immersion, see what potions they actually have, and all that kind of fun stuffs. It's only $5. There are worse ways you could spend $5.
There are.
Sure are.
Like subscribing to Twitter Blue.
Mm-hmm. Or paying $8 for chicken wings at Taco Bell.
What?
Bro, don't even. Those wings were good. Come on.
Not $8 good.
They have wings at Taco Bell now?
Mm-hmm. Well, they're back
Damn.
again.
How about
But
that?
yeah, $8 for a 5-piece.
I'm gonna have to try them.
Or you can spend.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
no.
ahead.
Hey man, plug Taco Bell. They don't care about us. Go on, plug them. Follow Taco Bell on Twitter at Taco Bell. Buy their chicken. Follow me on Twitter at SexyWB. Royal Rumble 2003. Scott Steiner's tights say 69. And in the Hobbit books, there are no women. There is one woman mentioned. Her name is Belladonna Took, and she's Bilbo's mom.
That's just weird.
Strange.
That's the times for you, J.R. Tolkien. Hail Satan.
Hail Satan!
From all of us at TOPTERTA, we want to wish you a happy Royal Rumble. And we want to bid you a good morning, a good afternoon, good night, and a goodbye.
Hey!